Because he wrote Allie, soon to be Nordstrom. My sweetest Allie, the past days have been the best of my life. Because those are the days I spent with you.
My mom made it for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, here, Pete, come help me.
We know each other for 43 days before we went on our first date. In those days, I got to know you as a friend, and very quickly you became my best friend. I remember telling myself, don't you dare fall for her. Well, no matter what I thought, I did. 131 days later, you said, Elliot, I love you. Which was a relief because I had been thinking that for, I don't know, 131 days. A couple hundred more days passed, and we each went home to our families over the holidays, and I really, really missed you. I can't cry on my dress before the ceremony. It was like a member of my family was missing, and I vowed to never spend another holiday apart from you. Oh no, I'm ugly crying. Emma, are you trying to tell me something? Today I vow to spend the rest of my life with you, and I can't wait. I love you. Yours truly and forever, Elliot.
I remember your smile, the smell of your skin, the way that you walked and laughed. I remember our room and coming home to you. I remember.
Elliot, I can't believe it's finally here. By the end of today, I will be Mrs. Allie Nordstrom, and you will be my husband. My love, you are the most wonderful and hilarious person I've ever met.
My boobs grew. Can you put your arm?
I'm so grateful that I met you and was lucky enough for you to fall in love with me. And I fell in love right back. I'm not even sure it was in that order.
Pretty. Thank you, Mom. I love you. I love you too. Thank you for everything you've done for today.
You're welcome. Anytime.
I will always remember the first time I said I loved you to you. It was on April 10th, 2009, and my goal is to never miss a day saying it from here until forever. Here's one of many for June 1st, 2013. I love you. Love, Allie. And cheesecake.
I took to leave you where I found you. And I remember that day. We sat in some strange bar.
Solid.
How's that go?
Dude,
Is this
really
is
gonna
this
bring
what I
out my
think it is?
eyes.
Is this a wedding?
Yeah.
I loved you. And I still do. You know I loved you.
I can't read it.
And I
I can't see it. Don't cry yet. You have to cry later. Oh my god. That's amazing.
last. Don't let today push out the past. You gotta look back, hold on till the last. I loved you, and I still
You open it up? That's what year we met, which was the year that you were born. Yeah.
know I loved you, and I still do. Look back.
Hey, Garrett, can you help me open up another beer? I'm really dying of thirst.
That's enough.
Oh yeah, I know.
Back, hold on to the last.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
And I still do. Look back. You know I love you. Look back.
For my reading, I'm going to do a reading from The Wedding Singer circa 1998. And I'm going to ask Elliot to join me for this. I'm gonna make you smile whenever you're sad. Carry you around when your arthritis is bad. All I wanna do is grow old with you. I'll get your medicine when your tummy aches. Build you a fire when the furnace breaks. So all I wanna do is grow old with you. And I'll miss you, kiss you, give you the rub when you are cold. Need you, feed you, even let you hold the remote control. So let me do the this in the kitchen sink. Put you to bed when you've had too much to drink. All I wanna do is grow old with you. Let me grow old with you. I wanna grow old with you. I want to go old with you.
It was about 4.5 years ago when Allie and Alliot first arrived at Cactus. They were hired within just a few weeks of one another. It wasn't long after Allie and Alliot started working at Cactus that they began dating in secret. But by the time they finally did make their relationship public, there was no doubt. These two were made for each other. And fortunately, all of us are here today to be able to witness Allie and Alliot's being made for each other, being made official.
Fading thing, just as fickle as a feather in a stream. See, honey, I saw love. You see, it came to me. It put its face up to my face so I could see. Yeah, then I saw love disfigure me into something I am not recognizing.
Well, this is the one thing you couldn't write for me, so I made it a point to go first so that I didn't have to follow yours. It feels like we've been engaged for forever, and to be honest, I'm very excited to never have to say the words "my fiance" ever again. But what I'm more excited for is becoming your wife. To go on trips with you, have babies with you, raise them, and grow old together. I love thousands of things about you, but in the interest of time, I'll stick to about 6 or 7. I love when you smile with your eyes still closed in the morning when you first wake up. I love how thoughtful you are. I love that you keep a gift list in your phone for any time a gift idea arises for anyone in your family. You store it for the next occasion, and that's why you always give the most meaningful and thoughtful gifts. I love that when I was working super late nights and getting stressed out with wedding planning, I found your hand-scribbled wedding to-do list, and one of the items on it simply said, "Help Allie." I love that you said no when we first started dating, and I asked if it could just be for funsies. You laid down the law, and I'm so thankful for that because it's the reason that we're all here today. I love that you always make it a point to give me kisses, no matter if we're in public or if you sneak them in when no one's looking at work, or even if we get home from work after being together all day and we've only been separated during our short car rides. I love that once at work you told me that you forgot to give me a morning kiss, and you took me outside to make up for it. I love how we can work, live, and play together almost 24/7 and not get sick of each other. No matter if we're binge watching Gossip Girl, going on a Friday night dinner date, or Instagramming pictures of our cats. I know that you'll always be there for me, and I'm excited to share everything life brings with my favorite human. I love you, Alliot. There you go.
There are actually some similarities between us.
You're screwed.
Yeah, I know. Allie, when I was growing up, I remember dreaming of 3 things. To have a growth spurt, learn to dunk a basketball, and become a professional NBA player. To get a record deal and become a rock star. And I also dreamed of meeting the perfect girl, my soulmate. I listened to a lot of emo music. For some, probably most, dreams don't come true. Luckily for me, mine did. Well, one, and it's by far the best one. Allie, you are truly the girl of my dreams. And now that I've not only met you, but have the amazing honor of marrying you, I have new dreams. Dreams of the life we will spend together. I dream of days spent laughing. In fact, with you, I'll probably set a Guinness World Record for laughing more than any man has laughed in a single lifetime, in the history of laughing. I dream of days spent playing, even if play just means marathon, watching a show on Netflix, and having a day-long cuddle session with Mr. and Waffle. Yeah. I dream of being there to console you when you're down, and of you being optimistic when I'm being a Debbie Downer. I dream of opening jars for you when they're too tight, and of you reaching things for me when they're on the top shelf. I dream of being the man I was meant to be because you give me the strength, confidence, and courage to believe in myself. I dream of starting a family with you. I dream of how much I just love the name Allie. I dream of your kindness and all the unexpected, adorable ways that you show it. I dream of nicknames you give me. And I dream of what would happen if any of our friends or family ever heard me calling you Scone or Cutum in a baby voice. Okay, that's more of a nightmare. I dream of spending the rest of my days with my best friend. And today I dream of being the luckiest man in the world, because today all of my dreams get to come true.
That's really good. I want to kiss you, but I'll wait a minute.
One of the first things I learned when I began in advertising was the equation 1 + 1 = 3. In the creative process, sometimes you start with one idea that is familiar and already known to people. And then what you do is you take a second idea that is familiar and already known to people. And you bring those two ideas together and join them in a unique way to create something that is brand new. And no longer are they merely two familiar ideas coexisting alongside one another, but rather they have been uniquely joined together as one to create something that is a third and completely new idea. And so, Allie and Alliot, with that equation in mind, it is by the authority vested in me by the state of California and by the Free Internet Ordination website that I now pronounce the two of you as a third and completely new idea, husband and wife. Alliot, you may kiss your bride. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege to present to you for the very first time, Mr. and Mrs. Allie and Elliot Nordstrom.
Since my heart is golden, I've got sense to hold it. Tempted just to make an ugly scene. No, I'm not as proper. My money's in copper, ripped down from the brownstones to the street. Listen, I'm your friend, don't quote me, but not a friend worth noting. Yes, please don't ever note me as your friend. Who says we have cold hearts, acting out our old parts? Let's perform our favorite little scene. Oh, oh, oh. I get carried away from you. And I'm open and I'm brave, 'cause I'm sorry about that. Sorry about things that I said. Always had to get to my head.
So Allie and I have been best friends since we were 12. I don't think we were ever really the type of girls that would talk about our dream wedding or what it would be like, but we did definitely discuss the type of guy that we wanted to end up with. Allie's guy would be really funny, but like a smart kind of funny. He would just get her without her having to explain herself very much. He'd be really, really sweet and thoughtful, always considering her needs and finding clever ways to make her happy and make her feel special. He'd have to be creative and confident in his abilities. And of course, he'd have to be kind of cute. He would definitely have to be a little nerdy or quirky in some way. But being into sports and beer was never really in the character description, but I think that's okay. I'm so beyond happy for you two. You complement each other so perfectly, and I really can't imagine a better choice for the role of teenage Allie's dream guy.
So I was about 19 years old, and I was living on my own, and I was, in not good shape. And he said, "Pete, I have an extra room in my house, and I really love if you would come out and live with me." And kind of that's where my life kind of turned around, and it's kind of been on the up and up since. And honestly, he saved my life, and honestly, God, I really owe my entire life to Elliot, and where I'm at this point, Elliot, and I just want to thank you.
I'm Liz, by the way. Allie is my little baby sister. Because we were so close in age, as we got older, I felt the need to try to establish myself as my own person. So I did my best to basically outright forbid her from doing any of my activities until one Christmas break. We were home for the holidays and we found ourselves home alone together for a couple straight days. Luckily, over the radio, we heard the alluring strains of the obscure reggae ballad Butterfly on Her Shoulder. We decided we would create a music video, parodying the absurdity of most other homemade music videos that get uploaded to YouTube. And suddenly we realized we had a lot more in common than we had ever before imagined. Our vlogging adventures over the next couple years formed a deep and lasting bond that brought us closer together than we had ever been before, which I am so thankful for. And I realized how much I'd missed out on by trying so hard in my teenage years to put distance between us. Turns out, my pesky little sister was pretty freaking awesome.
We all know the cliche, you're not losing a son, but you're gaining a daughter. I'm totally gaining a daughter. I already have gained a daughter. I think you've all realized tonight that Allie gave me the honor of making her wedding dress. But the best part of it was of all the time, were the hours and hours and hours that I got to spend in the sewing room with Alliot. I mean, Allie. Elliot never even got to even come up that set of stairs. She's nowhere near the dress. But just, we're in there for a long, long time together. And so we're talking about really everything. And the more I get to know this girl, the better she is. I mean, really, gotta totally love her. And I will cherish that forever.
Today I couldn't be happier for you guys.
You deserve each other, and I know you guys are going to be great. So let's raise a glass to them, to the bride and groom. May you have a wonderful, joyous marriage filled with love and happiness.
Allie's always been our little baby girl. And so I'll go back to my very first memory of Allie from the first day that she was born. The first thing we noticed about Allie, well, actually the second, because after first determined that she was in fact a girl, Allie still gives me untold grief for saying the words, "There's his head," while she was being born. But the first thing that I noticed after that were her dimples and incredible smile. Allie was smiling from the very first day that she was born. As far as I can tell, she's never stopped smiling. So I can think of no more appropriate toast for everyone here to lift their glass and give the happy couple their warmest and most heartfelt smile. It will make them feel better, and it'll make you feel better too. So to Allie and Alliot, big smiles. May good fortune continue smiling on you both. And to Allie, you're still my little baby girl with the dimples and the wonderful smile. My memories of your smiles will certainly last forever. I love you so much.
Today has been the best day ever. It really has. I'm the happiest I've ever been. It's crazy that you can actually know what was the best day of your life. And today has been it. Obviously because I've gotten to marry Allie and I get to spend the rest of my life with her, but also because all of you guys are here. I wish we could do this like, once a year or something.
Let's all raise our glass to us because we are so awesome and amazing. And let's finish the night dancing, taking photos in the photo booth, which is open again. Thank you so much. We love you. And cheers to us.